welcome to another FIFA Save My Life. Thank you very much for coming back, as always. Again, you're breaking my heart at the moment. Everybody's subscribing, everybody's liking, and I love you all for it. Thank you very much. You're making an old man very happy, and I love doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to carry on doing it for you. Today we have FIFA Saved My Life, a brand new series that we're going to be ongoing throughout the rest of the year, I'm guessing. I was requested by Bucky Games, who has been following me since the start and said some very kind things about me, which is really nice. Not that I'm good looking or anything like that, I'm sure, but it's more to the fact that I'm doing a good job, which is really nice to hear, and asked me if I could do a road to glory, and I have never done a road to glory on here, so I thought, why not? And seeing as it's mid-season and we're halfway through and all the transfers have just happened, I'm going to do a mid-season road to glory. There you go. That's a new graphic for you. Mid-season road to glory. Not my best work, but never mind. Right. So here we go. So we're going to go through what we've done. So I've set up a team here that we're going to be looking at today, and seeing what happens. So, as always, you've got to spend ages setting up a new team. I went through. I've obviously still got my original team. I set up my new team, picked England as the starter pack that I wanted, and to be fair, I'm quite excited about this. I'm excited to see who I get, and again, in the future, who am I going to get? Am I going to pack anybody? So this is the rules that I've come up with, and they will be on the screen as well. So the rules are, I'm starting with a 4-4-2 formation. I got to stick with a 4-4-2 formation. I cannot change that. I can change the tactics behind, but I cannot change the 4-4-2 formation. So that makes it harder for me. So I've got it makes it a little bit more interesting as well. So I am stuck with a 4-4-2 formation from now to the end of time. I can't buy players, so I cannot go onto the transfer market and buy players unless it's part of an SPC, which I then got to buy a player and I'm not playing them, I'm buying them to trade, or it's part of a task for the week where it says buy a midfielder or buy an attacker. Then that's my freebie. I do get to buy any player I want. But other than that, I can't go out and improve my team by buying players. The only players that I can play are players that I pack. So I can pack them from SBCs. I can pack them from weekly rewards. I can pack them from any other way. But that's the only players I can play are players that I pack. I can sell players and get the money and then buy new packs. Or I can buy sort of different SBCs through sort of trading and things like that. But that is my rules. That's going to be the rules from now until the end of the road to glory at the end of the season. So 4-4-2 formation. I cannot go out and I cannot buy a player unless it asks me to do so in the weekly or monthly, weekly or daily challenge. Then I can. That's my freebie, and I can only play players that I pack. That is the rules, my friends. That is the rules. So join me on the road to glory. Push myself. I go straight for amateur. I haven't got the greatest team. As you can see, I swap my goalkeeper out. I swap I can't remember. Hammond goes back in goal. No point in an amateur match just putting wasting my loan on Petr Cech. So yeah, I go in and I start the leagues. There you go. So that's the final whistle. Hat trick by John Joe Shelby, and I think it was 13-0. 13-0. There you go, 13-0. Not a bad start to my career. What is called Paris FC at this moment in time, but as you'll see in a second, I have to change the name of it. So that's it. So I get some coins for that. I get 250 coins for that. I get some coins for actually playing the match in the first place. Here's my first buy a player, which, like I said, is in the rules. So if it's asking me to buy a player, I can buy a player. So my first player, I'm going to decide that I want a defender, because that's probably again, I'm trying to think a little bit more tactically, not go straight out for the let's buy the best striker and then letting loads of goals. So I'm going to buy a decent defender to start with, which I struggled to find for a bit, but I end up with Johnny Evans, as you can see there. So Johnny Evans comes into the ranks and is now part of the team on the road to glory. So bless his little heart, he comes in, and again I get 150 coins for that. So we're building coins here. We're building coins, aren't we? It's great. And then we got to give him a debut. So Johnny Evans, I switched team around a little bit, but I'll keep Johnny Evans in there, and basically we get to play that game.
It's over. And the referee blows the whistle for the last time.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Yeah, one of those matches, Martin, where everything he touched turned to gold. It was an impeccable performance.
Points. Some more coins comes in then, which is brilliant, and I get a final reward, which is great. So I've completed all the objectives, and I get a bonus reward, which is an 83 loan pack, which is very exciting. I get told that how to get into the game, all the exciting. So I'm going to open. There you go. So I scored for the Netherlands. That's good. In my last game, that was good. So I scored for the Netherlands. Another coin and a powerhouse card. So I'm starting to build those up. And in the store, I've got my pack. That was my reward, which is my 83 plus loan, and it's, as always, a Spanish player for some reason, and it's going to be that guy. I'm not going to say his name because he looks like someone's got Scrabble and just chucked it on the floor, but yeah, I've got him 84. Not going to fit into my team much because I'm aiming for sort of English again, but yeah, he'll be in the background. He might come in useful in a bit. So, building up my team a little bit now. Here's my team. I'm playing some games, which is a nice easy one, which again I call it FIFA Save My Life United, which is really good. So everybody knows who I am, and if anybody wants to play me, you now know who I am, and you can come out and give us a game or connect to me. I'm on PlayStation 4. Come and collect me, and I'll play you. Again, current season, we need to play another game. I go in there and win the next game 8-0. Brilliant. So again, there's 8-0, 9 points promoted. Whatever happens, I get promoted, which is nice. So we get there. So that's task completed again on the single player. What does that give me? That gives me a silver contracts pack. So we've got some contracts there. Put them into. And then I've got to get everybody fit, so I apply that. And then I get fit, task complete, which is my next one. Claim that reward, which again I get a lone player. is a decent one. There you go. Bayern Munich. Resurrect. So he comes in. He'll come in useful. Not greatly, because obviously I'm trying to build a Premiership, but at this stage I'll take anybody. And then take your positions. So take your positions. I've lined everybody up. I've changed the position. I'll put them back again. And there you go. I managed to get the take your positions pack as well. So again, there's another one complete for starter objections. This is how easy it is to start on FIFA. Again, it's really interesting because again, this I did what, 4 months ago. So for me, it's quite interesting going back and doing it again, and quite excited to see what I'm going to end up with. And you know, I've got a basic team that I'm going to grow hopefully, and in 3 or 4 months' time, we'll all be looking back and we'd have grown it together and gone on the journey together. So yeah. Thank you very much for Bucky Games for suggesting this. I'm enjoying it. So there you go. We've got more starter objections then that I work my way through. There you go. So it's just as simple as that. I've improved chemistry, and I get to claim a reward on that one. I get a mixed contract pack, so there you go. I'm getting loads of contracts, never going to run out of players. Contract extension, nice and easy one, just give someone a contract extension. Let's give our star player Johnny Evans. Can't believe he didn't go to Man City that time. But yeah, Johnny Evans there gets a contract, and that's another task complete. Done. Player contract, nice and easy. So again, I get to claim that. Contract, piece of cake. And the next one's got to be team of the year, team of the week, which I play team of the week.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith. Welcome to today's game.
And ends up 1-0.
Remarkable.
That was a hard game.
It is. I just
That was
wonder
a really
when the
hard game.
favourites came into this game believing
So
they were going
ends
to
up
win.
1-0.
They took it easy.
Really
Certainly
hard
the
game.
underdogs didn't. They were full value for this win.
Put my headphones out again. I do that all the time. I need wireless ones. Yep. There you go. Nice 1-0 win. That means I get a pack and I get a loan. He's French. He's right wing. Is it? Yes, it is. It's Mbappe. Yes. So I get a nice loan win. So again, French is always good because I can link him up with other French players. There's plenty of French players around that I can link him up with. He will come in very useful on the road to glory to start me off and give me a bit of a better team. So really pleased with that. That's my first proper card that I've got through. So there you go. Quick note, first person who scored a goal for me in this road to glory was James Rodriguez. So he's the first person ever to score a goal for FIFA Save My Life United. So there you go, there's a bit of trivia for you that we'll look back on, I'm sure. And winning a few packs there. Still snowing outside, by the way. And yeah, there you go. So we've linked players up. I'm just completing the tasks. Getting packs. You can see a few more packs it's going to open. Van Persie. I win a Van Persie pack. So Van Persie in there. He'll come in useful. Play another couple of games.
He scored with a chip of a very tasty variety.
So difficult. With the ball running away from you, it's so easy to get that one wrong.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. today. How did he do for you today, Robin van Persie? Alan?
Yeah, one of those matches, Martin, where everything he touched turned to gold. It was an impeccable performance.
Really getting towards the end of it now, which is good. Just today, we'll take a break. One of the hints and tips I'd definitely give for FIFA is if you're feeling tired of it, or if you're beginning to feel like it's a bit of a slog rather than enjoying playing the game, take a break. Don't force yourself, because you won't like it. I like to take breaks every now and again, and then I go back and I feel fresh, and it's good. So yeah, don't push yourself too much. But yeah, I've been playing it for a little while just to get some footage for you and sort of get us sort of closer to there. And I'm going to show you some goals that I've scored. I'm going to literally give you a little bit of a highlight reel for a bit, and then we'll have a look at the final team that I've got for today, and how many coins I've got, and then we'll be back tomorrow, I'm sure. I love this. Brilliant.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Well, let's take another look at the goal. Two for him on the day, and two very well taken goals. Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, no wonder he's wheeling away in a super celebration. To get a hat-trick is a fantastic experience, and he's just done that.
Well, having scored two, he was just so full of confidence, and he never looked like missing that chance.
Supporters are going crazy. It's a terrific moment for the team. And that's a test that the outfield player in goal wasn't really equal to. The goal is given, the ball's gone past him. That was an amazing shot, very difficult technique, and the goalkeeper left helpless.
Well, he's rooted to the spot. He flew past him at some pace.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken.
And that is a goal past the standing goalkeeper, who just really wasn't up to making the save. Another angle on it here. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Different angle on it here. What a day he's having. 3 goals now.
He's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match, and he thoroughly deserves that hat-trick.
Here's the man. It's another great shot, another great goal.
One of those games when he can do no wrong at all. They don't come around very often. He's got to make the most of it.
Wonderful result for him. Well, he's pulled a rabbit out of the hat here.
And I've seen this player finish from those distances before. They've really got to close him down quicker.
It flew into the net from a long, long way out. That earlier incident, the big deflection.
Well, that's the life of a defender. You try and put your body in the way, but sometimes it ricochets off.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. One more look at what happened earlier. Could the defender have done anything different, Alan?
Well, maybe he's half turned away, and that didn't help. If he'd have closed it down a bit more bravely, it might have been better.
And the stand-in goalkeeper, the outfield player, had no chance really of making the save. Let's have another peek at that goal.
A bottom corner,
Well, that really has finished the job perfectly. They've dominated the match.
Yeah, ruthless. They weren't going to go easy on the opposition. Thoroughly professional performance.
I guess Alan will be pleased to have got the debut out of the way. What did you make of his first game for his new club?
Taking home the match ball, and thoroughly deserved. Pleasure to be here to see him grab that hat-trick in what was a really accomplished team performance.
There you go. There's some highlights. Hopefully you like those highlights, and they were good for you. We've got some players here that I'm just doing a couple of SBCs there. You can see that I've done SBCs. Nice and easy ones, bronze ones and silver. There you go, submit. Which is good. Don't get a lot with it, but it's getting them out of the way. It's getting to the bigger ones. It's rolling, getting bigger ones. A couple of packs opened, bronze ones. So I'm ending on around 7,000 coins. So I've started at 0 today. I've ended up at 7,110 coins. I've bought 2 players because it was part of the tasks. So I've bought Johnny Evans and I've bought Jamie Vardy. 2 Leicester guys. So yeah, I've bought those. I've won plenty of games. I've lost a couple as well, but I've won plenty of games, earned lots of coins, and I've completed an awful lot of SBCs. So there you go. There is my first episode on the road to glory. Hopefully you're along for the ride, and you give me your suggestions on who I should be going for next, or if what SBCs are the best to sort of do. If you want me to do any certain SBCs that you're stuck on, that I'll do them at the same time as you. I'm completely easy with this. This is for me and you to go along on the journey. But yeah, there you go. Final for today. Put it to bed, and tomorrow I will be back with more Road to Glory. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye bye.